So today's video we're going to be talking about is colorful leaves. And yes, my name is Yosemite Sam, the smartass cowboy speaking. And today's video we're going to be getting like pretty much considering on the fact and saying is that let's get straight to the point of this. By the way, of the video is that for me, by the way, what video did I really wanted to come up with? Oh, I actually did wanted to come up with something was about talking about color leaves at the moment, but why did I want to come on and say that? Well, it's just only that I wanted to like take a look on Amazing Leaves. That's pretty much it. So the reason why I wanted to do that, by the way, and make this video and just say is like, oh, let me say how many leaves I actually want to enjoy about, and also no, I do not consider owning most of these leaves. Like, by the way, I'm only just saying is that I'm only just here to be entertained, just see how many awesome leaves I like to look on and see how many cool things I like seeing. But, that's all I had to say. And, yeah, that's all I had to say. And as a cool little thing, by the way, I actually did want to tell you guys, if you guys have seen my Halloween video with a pumpkin. Oh, yeah, I took so many pictures. Trust me, I literally like taking the best shots of the pumpkin, which I literally like taking taking good angle shots of the pumpkin. Which, to be for real or not, I actually really like. I have to say that Halloween was the best thing into my entire lifetime. I have to say that even though I didn't went to the haunted maze, which was way, way better. I just say is it was just way better because I just like saying it's just very better at the moment because it was just better because it was really better. Because I only liked doing pretty much with a pumpkin anyway because I had to like get the best angling shots as I had to do with the pumpkin. So yes, the pumpkin one, oh yeah, that's the best Halloween I actually enjoyed about was like Halloween. Really, I have to say, Halloween was very good, and I actually liked how Halloween was very smooth during this year of Halloween. It was very smooth because seriously, it was literally smooth, very okayish, not so rushed or anything. But I'd still say that I have to say that Halloween was the best thing I had to do. And trust me when I said that I had the pumpkin, bro, best Halloween ever. Really, best Halloween ever with that pumpkin. Just for real that I liked the pumpkin. And it was pretty cool at the entire time. I'd say that, yeah, that pumpkin was pretty cool. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, get to the point and see how many colorful leaves on the other hand that we're going to take a look on and see what we are going to look on here on Google, which isn't Google, which is pretty much already right there on the bottom, on the top right, which I already know it's not Google, but I really did consider wanting to see how amazing leaves I wanted to take a look on, to see how cool it is, to see how many leaves we like taking a look at. Now, as for what we have here is these leaves. Whoa! Nice leaves. Very nice leaves. We got some purple and some blue, and then a few bit of purple spots and a few bit of good spots here. And yeah, very nice. Very cool. Alright, and then of course we got is yo, alright, these leaves right here. Alright, I like seeing this too. Okay, nice. Purple leaves. Alright. Let's take a look more. Oh, these are good leaves I have ever seen. Like, bro, this is actually pretty amazing. I mean, for my only first time, I want to tell you guys something is about like why is leaves so special? Well, why are the leaves very special? You may ask. Is that to say is well, it's always got to be with some amount of the effect we're talking about. To say is like winter, spring, summer, fall. You know, those examples. Four. Those are definitely the exact examples. To say is why the leaves are pretty good, pretty during like the winter, springtime, summertime, and then fall time. Because I have to say, the leaves are very nice. Because why do I have to say that? Because, the leaves are very alright. Because I have to say it's pretty bit very peaceful because the leaves are very nice because pretty much adds that recipe. It always adds that recipe to say is that the leaves are very pretty much the same with most likely and more the less that the leaves are very nice. Looked very good, looked awesome, and very absolutely because, the leaves look very nice to me. Awesome, man. Look at these leaves right here. That, like, wow. Very wow. Hmm. All right. Well, yeah, I gotta say, these leaves are very worth something. Very worth something telling. Is that, yeah, these leaves right there look pretty good. Yeah, some purple, pink, and then some dark purple. I think it was light purplish when you guys see a bit of right here, when you see a few bit of light purple, or just a little bit like pinkish, which I'd say is these are pretty entertaining facts about like why these leaves are a little good, pretty bit good because the leaves are very good, very nice because I like these leaves, really good. Okay, let's just see what we have here and see what leaves that we have. Jeez, I don't know why I'm always going to keep yarning, but bruh, this is literally know why I've always kept yarning, because the reason why I kept yarning a lot of times, well, because I'm always sleepy, sometimes. Not always, but just a bit sleepy. Man, look at this. Whoa, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dark blue. And some in the middle, that is the light blue. And then on some green. Okay, look at all that green though. Like, look at all that green. And then there's that pink. Interesting. Nice, colorful things I ever seen. And I actually like this a lot. So many leaves are very good. A lot. And I like it. Not bad as I always think, but that's not bad. And ooh, look at this colorful rainbow. It may look like rainbows, but it actually looks like leaves all in together that kind of looks like rainbows. So let's see what we have next here. Let's see what we have up next. Okay, I think what we have up next is saying says, whoa, these are fantastic. And yeah, fall is like I say, fall is pretty cool. I'd say that what's always been my favorite thing exactly, I'd say that I kind of be okay with the hot and the cold. Because hey, at least I like the hot or cold. Because I have to say I only like what I like the most. Like seriously, I always the warm and the cold. I think that pretty much isn't a word by saying cold or warm, but at least I'm making it up anyway by saying what makes sense anyway. But at least I say it's just like whatever though. I mean, whatever. So like I say, West Plains under with the leaves, and then what was my always my favorite? Yeah, I have to say it's because due to the things I like with something like that would be is most of the things I like with all four combinations, let's say, is summer, spring, fall, and winter, which I'd say that's kind of a bit of a good choice to say. Is like you can pick either one of those, which I'd say that's what I like with. Oh my god, bro, that's the colorful leaf I see. Pink. Wow, pink. Hey, look at that pink though. Look at that pink. Wow, that's gotta be something worth a penny. The first thing worth as a leaf is I say, whoa. I mean, look at the veins of the leaf it has. Like, I don't know, it has like pretty much little roots for the leaf. Like, what? I mean, okay, look at that. Pinkish. Whoa. Okay, that there really makes sense. How it actually goes through right there. It really actually does make sense. Oh, look at this. Alright, another way how I say these are kind of cool too. Cool there too. Nice. Very cool. Right, amazing. Okay, look at that. Oh, whoa. Okay, the leaves. Okay, the leaf guides. Okay, that's interesting. Nice. Dogwood, hardwood, maple, elm, white oak. Okay, I see. Wow. Nice leaves there. Nice. And if you guys can't or do or tell by the ways that my voice is sometimes a bit cracked, sometimes my voice is a little bit cracked. Sometimes whenever I go a little bit too pitch exactly, it depends if I actually have a different reaction that sometimes it has that, and there's pretty much for that too. And also, if you guys have not known that before, we're going to keep on scrolling down with more of the leaves, by the way, is that what I did say, by by the way, that I do have a bit of a disability. If you guys don't know what the words I've always like sometimes always been stuck with. Yeah, because I always like to say that sometimes my words always have been doing the best, but not quite as well. It's still actually punching it a little bit okayish, but all I'm saying is that I had a bit of a disability sometimes. It has to do sometimes with me speaking with words that sometimes will or won't make sense, just to let anybody else know. If pretty much people have gotten the message that says that I pretty much have like one disability I've always had, like the one disability I've always had is just pretty much with pretty much with something like I just said. It's just like have that one disability thing I've always had was pretty much with my words. That sometimes I've always been stuck with a lot of times because I've been having that one disability thing since for a couple of times, a couple of years or weeks or somehow, and I've been pretty much been stuck with how my tongue always never gets twisted. But if it always ends up being twisted, then I will unwrap it and see if I don't like try to do it again, and that's pretty much why I've always been stuck with that. For a couple of days or weeks or so, but yeah, I do have that one disability. Pretty much with that idea is just saying is that yes, I already have that disability pretty much for that reason. So that's only why I just want to tell you guys that before I wanted to keep scrolling down with the next leaves. Oh, look at that. Look, maple leaves. Look at this. Red and pink. I don't know if it is kind of like red or pink, but it kind of looks like that. Red and pink. There it looks like that too. Very nice. Hmm. Oh, look at that. Red, orange, and yellow. Nice. Very nice. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look here. And I like this one. This one looks good too. This one actually looks very good too. Looks very nice. Cool. Alright. Looks nice there too. Looks awesome there too. Nice. I like this. So far, these leaves are very cool. Yeah, and speaking for search for football, yeah, Seahawks better hope to win the Super Bowl because please I'd be praying to God for Seahawks. If you guys have not paid attention either about Seahawks, well, I should just say that yeah, Seahawks are my favorite team in NFL, and then with college football, Oregon does. Because all I'd say is that yeah, I consider hoping the Seahawks do wins exactly, just for the amount of the time that hope Seahawks does try to win. Something very well better for Seahawks to try and at least win the Super Bowl. Which I mean, hopefully, if Seahawks does win the Super Bowl, then I'd be pretty bit damned to see if Seahawks already wins. But if not, then that is just gonna kind of be screwed, I think. Anyway, and also speaking of such, that is that a football turkey? Damn, that is a football turkey. A football turkey. Wow, a football turkey. Who knew that anybody could like think this idea and says we're gonna have a football turkey? We're gonna say like football turkey, like football turkey 5, and then hike it. Like someone's gonna throw like a huge ass turkey, like a football turkey, or just like hey whatever exactly. Like I'd say is like who wants to throw that football turkey, and also plus it's just an expression or it's just a fact exactly about saying this. Why did I think this is kind of a little bit random by saying, we're gonna pretend this is like a football turkey, like bringing in a huge ass football turkey or just a huge mini turkey, like things like that kind of idea. Saying we're gonna have some idea like say, oh, we're gonna call it turkey football now. We're gonna call it turkey football. I mean, imagine if people actually would have used this idea a little bit differently to say that kind of idea is a bit of a random joke. And it's like, say a turkey joke. Like it's not offensive. It's just at least like one less way to say it's kind of a bit of a funny way by saying it's like we're gonna have to say is this is kind of like a football turkey. Like you're gonna go like use a football without the turkey. Like you could stuff a football in the turkey, but it'd be called football turkey. That'd be the next thing they'll be talking about, like this turkey right there, or just like there, with like that, like pretty much with it. And then all I have to say is that speaking about Thanksgiving, oh, I'm going to actually be making a Thanksgiving video someday. Something that yeah, I might probably be talking about some kind of things with the thing I'll be talking about with Thanksgiving, which I might be talking about that I'll be talking about something grateful or pretty much be praying for anything like like do something like you get to like do something of tradition or whatever that I might come up with another Thanksgiving video, which I actually will be guaranteeing wanting to make something very clever and positive with something with Thanksgiving, which I hope I will talk about some of that sometime so soon. That pretty much I'll be getting to that soon. And then as for what I'm going to do for that example is to say I'll just try to be saying something thankful for the tradition and says thank you for like most likely anything for like I'll say like anything. It says what happens next year to be good, or if not, then we are just still stuck with the exact same crap for like exactly for amount of years or whatever, which I don't like get into that anyway. But if people's lives have been pretty good for most of the years, well, I'm pretty grateful too. By the way, I'd be pretty grateful too, which I'm very grateful, be proud for. If most people say how many good years everybody's liking to have for like during like whatever they have for like most likely. So that's all I might probably be saying. That if people actually do like to say that like people's lives have been pretty okay, then I'd be okay with that. But if people have not too, then yes, I'll feel your pain if that's pretty much like if you guys have been pretty much doing different routes before, like pretty much says how good the years have been or bad than the days have, well then I feel you guys pain. I will be considered good feeling you guys pain. If you pretty much like I feel your pain, pretty much I'll be feeling for you. So anyway, without that being said, is that well, looks like we got to see the most amazing week we ever had, and say that like right here on this, like a little bit like something a bit more positive to say is, I mean, why not take a look at some kind of good news that we have to see on Google, or see something on Yahoo or whatever exactly, but yeah, pardon me. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure, like as always, give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and be notified. And also, let me tell you guys one more time is that to say is, no, I do not consider owning most of these right here. I do not consider owning most of that, by the way. I'm only just trying to like make a video, something that's more peaceful or exactly like a bit of a useful topic that I would actually be making like a useful way that will be pretty bit more more a bit positive. Exactly, I'll be saying that's more positive. I'd say, like, why not explore about some leaves? Then I can look at some most of the colorful leaves that I would ever look, would actually take a look on. I've ever seen before. What I'd say is that, I'll be pretty okay. So, with all that being said, everybody, be sure, like as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified so that you guys will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And I have to say, thank you all very much for watching. And if you guys do consider enjoying this, well, like, comment, subscribe, the bell to be notified. And with all that being said, hope you guys enjoy. And I will be sure, as always, like, comment, subscribe, the bell to be notified. And with all that being said, I'm your Sam, a smart ass cowboy speaking. And well, I'm gonna pretty much be making a premiere at this point that I'll be talking about says Happy Thanksgiving, because at least I'll be like pretty good thankful for a holiday. I always do actually appreciate it more. And also, one more thing by the way that I like actually think sometimes that most fans got confused by saying is who puts Christmas on November? Like really? Sorry if I just want to not be rude exactly at this point, but I just want to tell you guys is what's more funnier, but more people are actually saying is who puts things, who puts Christmas on November? I'd say is what? Like what? Who literally puts that on November? Like it's supposed to be Thanksgiving, not Christmas. I mean, what would it be? November is like November is like that's what it would sound like if it wasn't Christmas. Like what? Like if you put those words together, like November and Christmas together, it would be November. Like that does not make sense. Oh my god! I mean, bro. It's definitely another WTF moment. I mean, that's kind of a little bit of that kind of moment. I just say it's kind of funny. But I'd say, that's kind of funny, but at least I'm saying at least it's kind of a bit used to less funny, but I just say it's kind of a bit less funny. But whoever thinks the idea is pretty funny, then I'll kind of agree with you guys if that's kind of a bit funny or whatever. But I mean, at least we're all thankful that Christmas might be around 1 month away. Exactly like Christmas. Oh, I'd be loving to say this. Christmas is gonna be always a better year. But seriously, trust me, I've always liked Christmas. Trust me, I've always liked Christmas, and I've always been on the good list. Like I've always been a good boy this every day. Like considering the fact I've always pretty much have been and always have will been, but I gotta say that Christmas has always been like the one good jolly thing I've always liked. Pretty much with every other Christmas tradition exactly like every multiple time in the week. Not every single part of the time. But at least sometimes I'd say that at least I'm pretty bit useful and pretty much more likely generous than I'm always liking like always like sorry if I'm not twisting my words already, but Christmas. Yeah, yeah, Christmas. But it's sometimes that people sometimes don't give me chances for me to speak to say as if I get my words incorrected. Well, as I said again, I always had that one disability thing I've always had before. One, maybe at the time I've always had a bit of disability. Some of the time I've always said that. Throughout the time I said that I've always had a bit of a disability of me speaking my words. If I always have misspoken or mistaken my words every single part of the time, it's always about my disability. I've always had that one thing, okay? Just don't judge the way how I would speak misdirectedly or misdirection or whatever or misinformed. And that's all I'm just trying to say is I've always been trying to I've always tried to figure a different word with. Like exactly like thinking to say something more useful like my words that I've always tried to say, but that's the part I've been trying to say the whole time is that I always had that one disability. If people have pretty much been paying attention, I've always said that please be sure to respect my disability because my disability always sometimes would always be like getting something misinformed or misincorrected or whatever. But I've always been trying to use my words ever since. I've always been trying to use that. I mean, even hell, I've always gotten pretty bit better by using the words I've always tried to use. But if some of the words have been the same, then that's kind of been the same until the day that it's always been the same. Like, it didn't really change out the way it would have been changed, but it can still continue moving forward. But anyhow, hope you guys actually like this little bit detour that I had to search on those colorful leaves, by the way. Which I mean, again, whoever knows I like to search on so many things that I'm searching, then hey, I mean, I just look to say something that's pretty nice. So with all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and as with all that being said, hope you guys enjoy some Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving is going to be very good. I'm going to love Thanksgiving, and I hope to say that Thanksgiving is going to be pretty okay, which I will be pretty much say is what I'm thankful for, what I'm always very concerned, always thankful for. I mean, hell, it's going to be pretty bit better. When 2024 gets to be something else, I don't know. I mean, who knows? 2024 is going to be pretty bit better, which I hope to say that I'm going to hold my heart dearly to say is how 2024 is currently occurring in exactly, but we'll see. But anyway, as with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as remember as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time, and yes, my name is once again Yosemite Sam, the Smartass Cowboy speaking, and if you guys enjoyed this video, remember as always, like, comment, subscribe, the bell to be notified. And as if for the people who actually enjoy my content, follow, subscribe, and if you're the person to the channel, then join the Devin-Foxy fans, by the way, or team exactly. Just simply hit that subscribe button if you guys are actually interested to see if you guys consider liking more of the reaction videos a lot more or whatever. But as I said, that I've already made my decision about my break, which, after Thanksgiving, I'm actually going to decide to say is that, well, am I going to make like one video a day, two videos, three, four? That's all I'm going to be thinking about making my decision and decide it and see is that what I can think about. To see is that what the heck I'm going to be doing exactly for the next reaction videos or so. or streaming that I might try to do exactly before I can like most likely get everything else, before I can get all that done. And then just consider making like the last thing that I'll be making about the subscriber special and all the yada yada. Which again, I've really never forgotten. Because I've already still used my brain and still never forgotten about that. I still think my way through the progresses every part of the week, even if I had to go like have pretty much like being depression for a while, being depressed exactly for a little while, and then just like most likely just think still everything else like the exact same and still kept it and always have a whole debit card I've always hold exactly and just like give it a surprise like to say just say like the Joker always like holds his cards, but that's all I've been pretty much been doing but into more of a different useful way. But as of all that being said, gonna get going for real, and I hope you guys actually find this video pretty bit spectacular, find this pretty bit interesting about like seeing this. Like if you guys can like find something useful to do, like something positive, like think something pretty bit well. Like, even if I'm just thinking a bit positive too, like looking at those looking good leaves, by actually just enjoying the leaves. But yes, that's all I can say that these leaves are very well, very amazing. And then I'd say that even heck, the leaves are pretty cool actually. And then also, is that a feather? Bro, is that a feather? Dang, I never knew that there was a feather next to the leaf. Okay. Well, at least something actually came to something more useful too, which was pretty useful. But anyway, gonna get going for real, and thanks for watching, and bye bye everyone. Thank you, and have a good day. Take care. Peace out.